The question that surrounded the disappearance of the Australian woman Margaret Clement, dubbed the Swamp Lady, remained unanswered for many years. Was it just an accident, or was it a premeditated murder? Margaret was the daughter of a bull handler who got lucky by purchasing shares in a gold mine. The stocks soared overnight, making him wealthy and providing his children with a comfortable life. Her father passed away in 1890, and in 1907, Margaret and her sister Jenny bought Tulare Mansion in South Gippsland, Australia. The mansion boasted around 20 rooms and was surrounded by beautiful forests. Margaret enjoyed a luxurious youth filled with travel, elegant carriages, and a team of servants. However, she and her sister struggled with financial management and trusted the wrong people who embezzled substantial sums from them. They fell into severe financial hardship and faced threats of property seizure. In response, they sold parts of the mansion to cover their debts and descended into poverty. They lived without servants, and the mansion fell into disrepair, surrounded by swamps. Food and water were provided by relatives and had to be sent through the swamps. Over time, the sisters became destitute, emerging barefoot into the snake and rodent-infested swamp to fetch food from the local store. By the 1950s, their funds were depleted. Jenny died in 1950, and police had to wade through miles of swamp to retrieve her body. Margaret was left alone with her dog. In 1951, Stanley Livingston and his wife, neighbors to Margaret, offered to buy the mansion for a modest sum and build her a cottage. She agreed. On May 14, 1952, Margaret was shocked to find her dog hanged. A week later, she disappeared at the age of 72. Her neighbor was the last to see her, and her cane was found beside the cottage, but her body was never located. This led to speculations of foul play. She was never without that cane. Suspicions fell on her nephew, who had been disinherited and was unhappy about the mansion's sale. The press dubbed her the Swamp Lady, and in 1978, bones were discovered miles away from the mansion alongside a purse and a shawl. However, scientists determined the bones belonged to a woman from the Stone Age, debunking the idea they were Margaret's. Over the years, Stanley and his wife passed away, and the mystery faded until a journalist's recent investigation shed new light on the case. According to Jane Sharp, a family friend, Stanley's wife once drunkenly revealed that Stanley planned to murder the old lady and forced her to relinquish her land at gunpoint before vanishing. Stanley allegedly paid two men $1,000 to dispose of her. Stanley died a millionaire in 1993 after selling the drained swamp land for $250,000 in 1964. The mystery of the Swamp Lady's disappearance remains one of Australia's most enigmatic cold cases.